Everyone knows music brings people together. It even makes you feel like you belong and help you to express yourself better. Everyone likes to listen to their favorite artist and even relate to their song. Even many of video games and movies start releasing new albums and singles to the world. There are lots to pick from. But for me, I never had like an actual band or some musician that I adore or relate to until I discovered Dr. Steel. By the way, hi, I'm Smulty, and this is my video about my obsession with the music artist Dr. Steel. I hope you enjoy your stay. I think I better start off with the way I discovered him. I think I was like 11 when I found out about him. While I was listening to one of his famous songs back and forth, while watching the edgiest FNAF SFM animation without even knowing the guy behind it, you know? I remember one day going like, dude, who the hell is this guy anyway? And meeting my Jesus Christ. Anyway, if you don't know who this goober is, he's Dr. Steel. He's an evil scientist guy that makes songs about robots and toys and shit. And how he wants to take over the world, which is based, if you ask me. Because Cortex also wanted to do that shit, and everyone loved him. There are pages of Cortex there, bro. Where the hell is my Dr. Steel? Oh yeah. Before I tell you where the fuck this Aldi went, I want to talk about his music. His genres were steampunk and industrial hip-hop. If you're interested, go check out. I'm sure you will enjoy it. And his full name and character is Dr. Phineas Steel? And yeah, you heard it right. This motherfucker's name is Phineas. I think he started performing on 1999. He performed his songs live on the Key Club in the California. And he had like puppets and sexy nursewomen dance around him, so who could ask for more, am I right? Though, his live performance were so good, so I'm gonna show a clip of one of the performances that Dr. Steel had, but because of the fucking guy that recorded these videos, you can only hear it on your left headphone. Anyway, here. And according to Wikipedia, fans were angry about someone called Dr. Horrible for copying Dr. Steel, but who the fuck is Dr. Horrible? Why this guy got a fucking show and not Dr. Phineas? Actually, he got a show, but I'll talk about it later. Anyway, let's talk about how he became evil and fucked up. I think Phineas was working in a toy factory, and probably because of his bald ass head, they fired him. Then he became insane, and I'm pretty sure it's so funny too, because one of his songs is fucking titled that. Side note, while I was fucking writing the script, I found a woman on YouTube who shakes their head aggressively. Well, there's the fucking Schizophrenic song in the background, and some shots are fucking funny. Like, what kind of creepypasta shit is going on here? After he got fired, he started making robots and trying to destroy the government or some fucking shit. He also like an intro review and PSA videos on YouTube too, but it's mostly Doctor talking about his world review and shit, so. I mean, if you're interested, you can check it out. I also recommend to listen to his songs too. They're very cool. He also had a web show called Dr. Steel Show on YouTube, which I'm gonna talk about now, so yeah. The episode starts with Doctor greeting the audience before turning off the cheering voice on his radio. Because there are like 5 true Dr. Steel fans out there, he starts marketing his world domination toy product called Buzzsaw Baby, which looks like that one fucked up toy from the Toy Story, before he shows the total money that he raised from these merch. And I'm gonna be real, it's not looking good for Dr. Phineas right there. After that, he gets a call and rushes to the phone. Dr. Steel greets himself once again. There was an old woman on the line. She tries to purchase beanbag babies. I guess those were like Legos at those times. To complete her collection because she thought she was calling the home shopping club. While this awkward conversation goes on, Dr. Steel just decides to hang up the phone, which is based if you ask me. Doctor continues his show and he goes to feed his pet hamster. Before he realized that the little guy has already passed away, Dr. Steel feels sad about this and holds his pet hamster's cold body one last time.
Fella. So sad.
before throwing that fucker out of his trash pile. Dr. Steele returns to his casual mood and notes himself to get a new hamster. When he turns his back, he sees a haunted plush baby. The doctor grabs a camera and tries to get a picture of it, but he's too late. Haunted plush baby flies through the window and the doctor gets frustrated. He grabs his letter and climbs it. He tries to see that thing through that tiny window before he gets an email notification. The doctor gets excited again and rushes to his computer to see the email. That came from someone called Billy Ramos. I like how Billy is 34 years old and yet they give him a fucking kid voice to read the email.
Dear Dr. Steele, you're the smartest man of all.
After the question, doctor shows a video about the shoe history, which I'm not gonna talk about because I don't give a fuck about shoe. Anyway, next episode. This episode starts with his British ass sipping on a cup of tea. He looks at his most recent experiment and oh my god, is that PlayStation baby? And then they start singing about friendship and magic and all that, I guess. Anyway, I'm glad they start putting songs into those episodes because, well, Doctor's still known for doing art. The baby goes goo goo gaga and the red alarm turns on. Some soldier speaks about putting his ad on the Mount Rushmore. Doctor asks if they have been seen. And they say that they didn't and they will do everything to help them take over the world. Before the rope breaks, while Doctor talks about his utopia, then they show the world domination DVD to the viewers, and you should brainwash yourself and blah blah. Phineas, you forgot the cupcakes in there! Anyway, he feeds his new hamster with his muffins and shows another boring video about America. Yeah. Did I tell you guys that Dr. Steele is... This episode is my favorite. It has the famous back and forth from Dr. Steele that I mentioned earlier in this video. Episode starts with Doctor fixing something in his lab until he gets a Skype call from one of his nurses. The nurse said she has a question to the doc, but they had an issue communicating because Doctor brought that cheap-ass microphone from Amazon. While they were trying to communicate with each other, Doctor gets another call. It's one of the toy soldiers Doctor had connection with. The kid wants to show his super awesome trumpet skills to the doctor. While the doctor tries to communicate with the soldier, he gets another call from another toy soldier? Yeah, there's like a multiple fucking toy soldiers out there. And this toy soldier wants to show his sick dance moves to the doctor. And in the middle of the conversation, the doctor returns to his call with the nurse. And they start singing the song back and forth. I would explain how amazing this fucking song is, but I can't. You just have to give it a listen and hear the masterpiece from your own ears. I think especially the way Doctor sings these songs with his rage and mechanical gear and steam sounds from the background really helps you to absorb his style even more. For an example, one of my personal favorite, The Singularity, involves some of the lines like, "Will I evolve, rise or fall, becoming non-biological?" Really shows what kind of character Dr. Steele is. His passion of trying to change the world a better place and all. And yes, I know this song doesn't involve this kind of meaning fully. If you listen closely, you can see the song is mostly about Dr. Steele's toy product and how much he cares for children around the world. But one of the reasons this song is one of the most popular ones out there is because it's catchy. It helps you to understand the Dr. Steele character better. And it's just a good music, what can I say? Also, in the episode, there are some of the clips from the toy soldiers I mentioned earlier. I'm not sure if they're also in the Dr. Steele project or just some random videos from the fans around the world, but it rocks regardless. I especially like the lady whose head was stuck in the wall. Even in the middle of the clip, the trumpet kid does his own solo part and Doctor, being the good guy he is, joins him. Then the episode ends with the connection getting lost once again, and the doctor goes back to doing his own thing. So, yeah, that was it. That was the Dr. Steele show. By the way, in case I missed some episodes that are lost on YouTube right now, please let me know in the comments. I know I didn't make huge research about Dr. Steele, and this video isn't the most helpful one to share information about. But I wanted to talk about it anyway, since I didn't see a single person made an essay video about this musician. And I guess this is the part where I'm gonna give the bare-bone information. Sadly, Ryan stopped posting music as a Dr. Steele character a long time ago. But they're still making music on some other channel along with his friend. And they're a blast as well. You should give it a listen. I'll put the link on the description, but please don't comment on their channel about Dr. Steel. Because it's clear that they don't want to be known for his character Dr. Steel. They also work for other important stuff, such as the concept arts for the Captain Underpants movie, which is extremely funny to me, for no reason anyway. The reason why I made this video is because he was such a big inspiration to me growing up. And yeah, I just wanted some people to know about him as well. I can't help but wish he still made a music under the Dr. Steel name though. But I'm always respectful for their decision. The amount of potential this guy had is just amazing. I mean, even to this day, people still use his music to their FNAF SFM animation, which was also the same way I discovered about his music. One of the most recent ones, Rico 6 and Rico 16, made an amazing Build the Robots FNAF SFM animation. They're also the owner of my banner. And it just looks incredible. And it just proves that some people still takes inspiration from him and his music. He made a lot of people smile, including me. People are tired of bad news, such as tragedies and drama. I know it's not that deep, but it is for me. I want him to inspire others again, as he did to me, which is another reason why I made this video. It's crazy how music can motivate someone to do amazing things such as animation, art, voice acting. In Dr. Steel's podcast, he talks about how much he wants others to use their imagination more. He didn't use his music to entertain, instead to communicate with others, as if it's a language. Because he knew that it would bring joy and hope to those in need. His music was a key to his perfect utopia. And he knew in order to do that, he needed to get everyone's attention by making music. He knew he had to be that someone who changed some things in this world. Here, I'll quote a line from one of his podcasts. This world doesn't need noisy managers or angry bosses, because those aren't the heroes of today. Whoever follows their dreams and do whatever they want is the heroes of today. That could be your neighbor, your friend, or even
rally support, and I use music to entertain. What I have found is that if one aims to influence the world, to change the world, one must do so through entertainment. The media of today is the loudest voice, and it is the most influential. People are tired of bad news. They want entertainment. You entertain someone, and you have their attention. The world doesn't need a manager or a boss or a policeman. These aren't the heroes of today. The heroes of today are those who are doing what they want to be doing, having a good time, and introducing the one thing that every man, woman, and child hungers for on a daily basis: happiness.
I think it's clear that doctor just wanted everyone to achieve their dream. After all, it's a doctor. They cure what troubles you. Boredom, repetitiveness, or failures. I think nowadays everyone needs to be their own doctor. Everyone needs to do what they like and achieve their dream. And even though you struggle achieving those goals, if you're being yourself and don't give up on your dreams like those around you, you're your own doctor anyway, and I'm proud of you for that. For living another day. For just being yourself. Before retiring, Dr. Steel wrote something to us. To the toy soldiers. That we could finish what he have started. His perfect utopia. The utopia where everyone is happy. So, next time, maybe help out a friend who struggles with subjects. Or buy some flowers to someone you really care about. Or even just say hi to that one person you keep seeing after school. Make the world a better place. So what are you waiting for? toy soldiers.